Okay, so these are the components that we need to create the base. So 2 short rods and 2 long rods. Now the nice thing about this kit, all the sticks are all the same length, no matter whether it be for the base or the side arms. So it's quite handy. But there are some differences. So the 3D parts are printed and they're designed to be a tight fit, so it holds the base together well. Now sometimes you can push them in securely, or if not, sometimes you need to slide them in to the 3D part. Now the short rod goes in all the way to the other end. Okay, so it's gone all the way through touching this side, and we have a position here where we can put the other rod. So let's create those two, and as you can see I'm sliding them in. This was one of the hard parts of designing this kit, was to get these at a point that they were a good fit and wouldn't break. But I think I've pretty much perfected that now, which is a good thing. So they're quite stiff to go in, and there we go. So now we have these rods all the way through to the end, and now the long ones come through. Some of these ones that I'm using today have got extra holes in them, and you'll find that yours won't have these because we used to bolt them together. Which was absolutely horrible, but now the 3D parts just make it so much easier. So your components that you get in your kit won't have all these holes in them. So again, you see it's hard to push them down, but sometimes it's easier to slide them in. And here's our last one. So there's the base, and you can see it's actually quite stiff. And what we did is we bulked up these printed parts so that they work properly. And then these ones basically just sit in the center. And that's pretty much all we need to do for the base of our trebuchet now. So let's now go on to creating the uprights to hold and support the throwing arm.